Hey everybody, this is Aurathas, and welcome back to Warhammer Chaosbane. So after reading some of the comments on the previous videos, it seems like you guys would like to see a few of the other classes in action. So I'm going to do a few showcase videos, just showing you guys the beginning of using some of these other classes. And we're going to start with a Dwarf Slayer, Bragi or Bragi Axebiter. We're going to call him Bragi, I think that sounds better. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, Dwarf Slayers in Warhammer Fantasy are psychopaths. Basically, something causes them to snap, and they decide to basically leave home and throw themselves into the most hopeless and insane battles they can to hopefully die in honorable combat one day, in the hopes of, you know, expunging this perceived shame on their bloodline, whether it's actual shame or just something their brain came up with is a different story entirely. And the crazy thing about these slayers is they often survive long enough that, yeah, they are very good at their jobs of murdering giant creatures, whole enemy forces. They're crazy. Which makes them sound kind of fun, so let's get into it.
As a young dwarf in the great city of Karak, you were taught the legends of your ancestors. Ever since, you have longed for the day when you could win fame and glory of your own and restore the luster of your much-diminished clan. When High King Thorgrim Grudgebearer called for warriors to aid Kislev during the Great Chaos Invasion, you were one of the first to pledge your service. Along with your father and your younger brothers, you left Karak behind, marching eagerly to war. It wasn't long before you were in the thick of the fight, trapped inside the city of Kislev. You and your kin fought fiercely against the Chaos Horde. When Kul's first assault breached the city gates, it was the dwarfs who led the counterattack that drove the enemy back and saved the day.
Naturally.
Your fearlessness in battle earned you the name Axebiter, and the Kislevites hailed you as a hero. But the more you tasted of glory, the more you began to crave it. When Magnus's army arrived outside the city, your thirst for immortal fame ended in tragedy. Leading a force of 300 dwarfs, you tried to fight your way out of the city to join the Imperials and fight Kul's army together. It was a deed worthy of legend, but not even Grimnir himself could have fought his way through so vast a horde. Your reckless charge was driven back at a bitter cost. Half of the valiant dwarfs that had followed you were slain, including your father and all of your brothers.
There's that shame.
Racked with guilt over the deaths of your kin, you swore powerful oaths of vengeance against the dark powers. And so you chose the path of the Slayer, seeking redemption through a glorious death in battle. When the final battle outside the city walls began, you went forth alone to find Asavar Kul and challenge him to single combat. You carved a bloody path through the enemy, reaching the Chaos Lord in time to see him fall to Magnus and his knights. After the battle, you accepted an invitation from Magnus to join his retinue and return with him to Nuln.
That's a bit odd.
As far as you were concerned, the new Emperor owed you a glorious death. And with many of Asavar Kul's champions still alive, you could be sure Magnus would not lack for foes.
That seems contradictory. Because from what I know, the Path of the Slayer is kind of a self-imposed exile thing.
It was an age of lawlessness and despair, a time of dark magic, treachery, and war. It is a night made for witchery and evil deeds, and across the city, guardsmen clutch their weapons tightly and count the hours until the dawn. Sleep is hard to come by on a night such as this. The air is tense, and memories of the battle at Kislev leave you restless and on edge. Suddenly, a peal of thunder shatters the stillness, followed by a howling wind that shakes the tower to its foundations. Foul magic curdles the air, and screams echo in the courtyard outside. The tower is under attack.
I see.
What's all that noise? Let's take a look.
That seems like an appropriate accent for a dwarf. But yeah, as I was saying, it's like the Path of the Slayer is typically a kind of an exile thing. So joining together with another organization, faction, country, whatever, seems a little out of character. But, oh well, let's get into this. Yeah, we know how to move. Let's go kill stuff.
An attack! Ha!
Didn't mean to skip that, sorry. Let's go. Wow, he attacks a lot faster than our other dude. Nice. I like rapid attacks like that. To be fair, the other dude's a tank anyway. This guy's gonna be pure damage dealing. I didn't want to use the healing potion because we didn't need it, but it makes us. That's not like they're limited.
Thanks, Sigma, you're here. There's monsters everywhere. The tower's being overrun. I know. Exhilarating, isn't it? Oh, where's Magnus?
That sounds like a proper dwarf.
Upstairs in the throne room. There's armor in a chest by the stairs. Take whatever you need, but hurry.
Yeah, I doubt you'll have something that'll fit me. It's kind of weird. What dwarf did you rob? Like, how did you have tattoos in a chest? Okay. Sure. Alright. When you level up, your characters gain new skills, accessible via, yep, to equip a skill, you need to add it to your screen, yeah. So, add it to your bar. Is that a ranged attack? It is. Nice. Advance while dealing brutal axe blows that will heal you if an enemy is hit. Ooh, I like that. Let me get a bit more of that. Nope, no loot. Had to check, 'cause I don't remember going down there when we played as the guardsman. Already, I like how much faster this dude moves and attacks than our guardsman. Chained axe. He uses it to quickly rush towards his enemies and fight them at close quarters. Oh. Really? Oh, not okay. Yeah. This dude's already far outstripped Valen.
As you reach the throne room, the air seethes with foul magics. The Chaos Sorceress stands before the throne, and Magnus, the savior of the Empire, is caught within her spell. There's only one thing to do. Roaring a battle oath, you ready your axe and charge! By the time you regain your senses, the battle is over. The sorceress is gone, leaving you and Magnus for dead. The shouts of angry men fill the throne room, but these are not guardsmen. They are witch hunters, the Empire's feared inquisitors, led by none other than the infamous Heinrich Voss. You are under arrest for the murder of the Emperor Magnus, Voss declares. You try to tell him about the sorceress, but Voss refuses to listen. I see no sorceress here, he shouts. Only you and a room full of dead men.
Oh, I dare you to try something.
Dwarf, Voss threatens. We will have the truth from you one way or another. After a week in the dungeons, you'll tell me everything I want to know. But before the witch
There's another name for the Book of Grudges.
a commanding voice filled the room. Stop this madness at once! Teclis, Loremaster of the High Elves, regards Voss coldly. Bragi Axebiter has told you the truth, he said. It is you who have refused to listen. Teclis examines Magnus in silence. He lives, thank the gods, the High Elf says at last. But he is in the grip of a powerful curse. It is only a matter of time before he succumbs. No one outside this room must know what happened here. If the people learn that Magnus has fallen, then everything he fought for will have been for nothing. The fate of the Empire lies in our hands. We must find this sorceress and end the curse before it's too late. If Magnus dies, the Empire dies with him.
Yeah, I don't see a dwarf standing there quietly and letting the witch hunters drag him off. That's like something, it's like, okay, I'm gonna kill you guys, or at least break a few bones, and then I'm putting your name in the Book of Grudges. Also, wouldn't Chaos have an easier time just being like, just putting up flyers? Hey, the Emperor's dying. You know, because they don't want word to get out. I mean, seems like it'd work to me.
There are dark and terrible forces at work in the city, Bragi Axebiter. If we are to find the sorceress and defeat her, we must confront the dark cult that has taken root in Nuln and expose its secret master.
Sure.
Just tell me where I can find them, elf. My axe will take care of the rest.
Thank you. Like, this dude isn't bowing and scraping to tech lists like our guardsman is.
The attack on the tower came from the sewers that stretch beneath the city. So long as the enemy controls the tunnels surrounding the tower, our position here is vulnerable. Your first task is simple. Enter the tunnels and drive the cultists back from the tower. Kill everything in your path.
I mean,
but
I'm a slayer.
beware. There is no telling what foul things await you in the darkness.
Ha! By Grimnir, I hope you're right.
So I think from here on out, and we're going to keep playing, mind you, but from here on out, I think the quests and everything are exactly the same. They didn't write a different story for each class. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do this video and a couple other videos on the other two classes, the High Elf and the Wood Elf. And then you guys let me know which one you would want me to continue the remainder of the game in, whichever one you guys find most interesting. If you like the sword and board guardsman, I can do that. If you like the slayer, the mage, the archer, just let me know. I don't really have a preference as to which class I use to end the game with at this point in time. And if you do choose a class that is other than the guardsman, if the vote is for that, then I'll play and catch up to the guardsman in my own time so we don't have a lot of repeat stuff. So yeah. And I also hope this game gets some DLC, because you know what would be cool? A witch hunter. I would love to see a witch hunter accusing another witch hunter of heresy and killing the Empire, killing the Emperor. That'd be amazing. Yep, I'm aware of how energy works. Thank you. Chained axe. Can you go away? Through fighting. Okay. See, that's all you need to say. Through fighting. Hey, little dudes. Nice. I do like the mobility. Nice. Okay. Yeah. I like the melee. I'm pretty sure this dude's not going to be as sturdy as our guardsman because, you know, lack of a shield and all that. But I really like how well he seems to flow when he fights. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, and it's also a really great way to recover health, that ability. Get back here. Like, I really like that for when the dudes just try to run past us. Alright. Enemies. Come meet your dwarf. Your dwarven adversary. Who is here just really to kill you. I mean, that's all he really wants. Well, he wants more than that, but I don't think you guys are going to kill him. Those aren't shoes. Yep, they're just tattoos. I'm not too engrossed in collecting the gold. Like, if I run by it, I'm going to get it, but for now, I still don't see a use for it, even with our guardsman as far, you know, he's not super far. We're still in the first chapter of the game, but gold doesn't seem to be useful quite yet. Nah, I don't think so, guys. Okay. Murder! Murder, death, and carnage. It's a Slayer's lot in life. Good God, dude. I like that we have Troll Slayer shoes. I think it'd be cool if it was made out of actual troll. Actually, he's a dwarf. They might be. He's also a crazy dwarf. And Warhammer Fantasy dwarves are crazy as hell. Like, I don't know any other setting where the dwarves are quite as insane and bloodthirsty as Warhammer dwarves. Like, dwarves are typically badasses in all the franchises I'm aware of. You know, there are a few that they're not, but for the most part. But yeah. Oh, we have a last bastion thing. What does that do? Let out a war cry that grants a maximum health bonus for all players. Generates rage and energy. I'll take it. But yeah, even amongst fantasy novels, the dwarves in Warhammer Fantasy kind of stand out for, well, violence and killing power. It's the reason most of the factions really don't want to fight them. I mean, to be fair, it's rather easy to avoid them, too. I mean, I think the only factions that willingly mess with the dwarves are the ones who share, like, a home region. Like, the Skaven want the tunnels, and the orcs want the mines and the mountains and all that place where the dwarves typically live. So, yeah. So... And the dwarves really hate, in this franchise, our boy Queek from our Total War Warhammer playthrough. Our first Total War Warhammer Skaven playthrough. Let's do it. Nice. Good lord, this dude is murdery. Yeah, that's a word. I said it. I mean, he is. There we go. Give me that. Give me that. Ooh, there we go. Let's leave these sewers. I like how it's all just circular and brings us back to, like, the main courtyard. It's like, no wonder the palace was so easily infiltrated. Hey, dude.
It's done. There's nothing in the tunnels outside the tower except dead men. Plenty of signs that there are more cultists deeper in the sewers, though, or I'm no dwarf.
I do not doubt it. The servants of Nurgle flourish in darkness and
Damn it,
filth.
Nurgle.
Our battle against the cult has only just begun. Well done. Return to me when you are ready for your next task.
What you gonna give me? What you want?
There is grim news from the tower. Voss has learned that a large group of Magnus's guardsmen have gone missing. He believes they might have pursued the cultists into the sewers during the attack.
Call the guardsmen dumbasses. Come on, do it.
So? I'd have done the same if that damn sorceress hadn't blasted me off my feet.
Well, you're also suicidal, buddy. Come on now.
They've been gone too long, Bragi. Either they've gotten lost in the tunnels, or the cultists have cut them off. Someone must go in after them and bring them out.
All right. All right, so I gotta say, so far, playing as the Slayer, I love how much harder he hits than Conrad Vullen, which is our guardsman. I like his mobility. Like, I love that chain axe thing. I can already see, though, that we're going to have to be a lot more careful with our health as Bragi, because he's not as durable, probably because he doesn't have a shield. But I also love how fast he attacks. I like the animations for the dwarf. I like his personality. And frankly, I always like dual wielding characters, and that's what he's doing. So, yeah, I'd be more than happy to do more as Bragi. So, if you guys want to see Bragi instead of Valen, like I said, just let me know. But for now, that is all the time I have for today. So thank you everybody so very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video at all, then please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell, or any combination of those actions that suit you today. And with that, I'll see you guys next time for some more Warhammer Chaosbane, where we're going to be trying out some of the other classes as well. Thanks again for watching, guys.